Hey boys and girls, this is Austin St. John, Jason, the original Red Ranger. You are watching a super exciting, outrageous toy review. Don't forget it, it's morphin' time.
Today I want to talk about Super7 doing Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. On January 29th, Super7 let out some information that they're collaborating with Hasbro to include reaction figures, ultimates, and Super Cyborg figures. The line's going to start with a Super Cyborg Megazord this spring. Here's my artist's rendition of what that might look like. It's going to be a big Shogun warrior, probably with a rocket fire fist, or a spring-loaded fist. You know what they do with this. There's a G.I. Joe bat, and there's a Boba Fett one, right? They do this from time to time. I'm sure it'll have like a removable chest plate and all that other fun stuff. After that, they're going to hit us with some 3 3/4 inch reaction figures. So this is Power Rangers in the style of old Kenner action figures. I have an artist rendition here. I happen to pick Bones as a bad guy, even though he's not really one in this wave. They're saying they're going to put out Red Ranger, Green Ranger, Rita Repulsa, Pudgy Pig, Putty Patroller, and the Megazord. More Rangers and villains are planned for 2 additional waves later in 2021. And Mighty Morphin Power Rangers will also be hitting the Ultimates line this year with Yellow Ranger, Green Ranger, Goldar, Tyrannosaurus Dinozord, and the Putty Patroller, all in the first wave. Reaction figures celebrate the iconic action figures of our childhood. The unique size and sculpting style was simple and allowed the imagination to go all in on daily adventures. With reaction figures, Super7 continues the classic action figure style while making the figures we wished we had growing up. Based on the fact that they made, a lot of cool mutants for Ninja Turtles like Bebop and Rocksteady, I think the villains could be really cool to this line. The Rangers, I have a feeling, are going to be kind of similar to the old McDonald's premium figures, which are fun. Don't get me wrong. I had a huge collection of reaction figures when they first came out. I was really into them when it came to the 70s and 80s movies and brands that just didn't really get toys. As we move into things like He-Man and Ninja Turtles and I guess Power Rangers, I still like those figures, but the reaction ones call me a little less because I already have them in a retro style that was unique to that line. Super7's articulated Ultimate 7-inch figures are the premier fan product. They're made to order figures that come with a huge assortment of extra features, making them the most exceptionally intricate expression of characters that can possibly be made. So over the years, we have had Power Rangers released in dozens of scales, with lots of different articulation levels and detail levels. Many of these were aimed at collectors, including Hasbro's own Lightning collection and Bandai's Legacy collection before that. It seems like this is going to focus just on Mighty Morphin. I'm pretty excited about the idea of them doing a lot of bad guys. Even though the Legacy collection has given us some, it hasn't been a whole lot. I'm wondering how this is going to fit in, scale-wise and detail level, and whether it's going to be lean towards show accurate or lean towards superhero proportions. Legacy Collection and some of the other Bandai figures were very superheroic, while Lightning Collection is sort of accurate, with the Tamashii Nations probably being the thinnest, leanest, most Sentai versions of the characters. It's definitely exciting that we could get a really big array of figures. I wonder if the Super7 Ultimates are going to be based on the ultimate version of an old toy or the ultimate version of the show character. Because Lightning Collection, to me, is trying to be the ultimate version of the show. So could these somehow be based on the toys, the head flippers, the big 8-inch ones we used to have? I just am not sure what to expect from this line. I'm kind of excited. I'm not sure what to jump at. In a recent video that Brian Flynn, the owner and operator of Super7, had with Pixel Dan, he mentions about this is like the greatest time to be a collector because you can get toys in every scale and every style and every level of articulation or detail.
We're really getting to go deep into every crazy nook and cranny of all these licenses that we've wanted to make forever, and people are letting us do it. It's sort of like the greatest time to be a collector. It's also overwhelming. There's multiple lines, multiple franchises, multiple articulation plans. Like anything and everything you ever wanted is coming.
And he's right. but I don't know which way to send my collecting dollars because there's already a lot of Power Ranger stuff to collect, and now we have another collector line at the same time as the Lightning collection. I'm a little confused what's going on here. But I guess if the Lightning collection is almost done with Mighty Morphin and moving on to other series, that does free up some space in the marketplace for more Mighty Morphin figures. The one form factor that I kind of wish Super 7 would have announced was the old 8-inch vinyl monsters. When the original Power Ranger line came out, we got the bad guys in 8-inch, classic Bandai kaiju monster format. And it would have been really great if Super 7 was going back and kind of completing that team. We never got a Rita in that style to match with Finster and the rest of them. We never got a Scorpina. There's tons of monsters of the day that could be done that way, like Pumpkin Rapper, Pudgy Pig. And I think that would be a really cool avenue for Super 7 to check out. They just kind of teased this with not telling us anything, not giving us any product photography, aside from like sort of the lineup of which figures we're going to get. I'm dying to know what you guys think. Thanks for watching this super exciting, outrageous toy review. Make sure to like, subscribe, and check out my other videos.